Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
What is up, everybody? Team Kill Podcast. My name is Killing Spree 37.
What is going on, guys? My name is Silencer with another episode.
I hate your YouTuber voice. And you clown me for mine. And your YouTuber voice is like just as like terrible as mine.
I'm trying to mirror it off of you, buddy.
You know what? I go like to in like interviews, bro, with like my YouTuber voice, and I get the jobs right away. Right away.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right away, bro. Like, it's like, oh, this guy has confidence. Like, but if you only you knew. That's like people still haven't caught on to, like, how I call them buddy. And, like, a guy, one time, he, like, pissed me off at work, and I said, okay, buddy. And he's like, I'm not your buddy. And I was like, all right, cool, I know. And he's like, walks away. And a lot of people don't know that buddy is, like, a substitute word for me calling him bastard, boy, a bunch of words.
A lot of things.
You know, it can mean a lot, okay? But we're not going to talk about that. You know, that's another tale for another time, guys. Another quest, you know, for a side quest.
What is going on, buddy?
Well, what is going on? Silencer, how was your weekend, bud?
It was full of food, Halloween bullshit, stupid kids. And so let me tell you my experience of having my nephew over.
Is your nephew what is he like? Is he like a terrible like kid to watch or
well,
what?
he's not terrible. It's just me being impatient with kids.
Okay,
So,
I can relate.
He's a good boy. The only thing I don't like about him is that he watches all these dumbass YouTubers, and I tell him to type in Killing Spree, you know, and he's like, "Why is this guy so dumb?" I had to explain to him.
Listen, your nephew sounds like the kid that goes door to door and tells everybody, I can't have anything with peanuts.
No, he goes door to door and be like, "Two burritos for $2."
Little man. He be selling chicles. He don't go door to door getting candy. He sells them at the freeway, the interstate.
No, he
chicles,
goes
chicles.
At the side of the C-store with all the Home Depot workers, buddy.
There you go, bro. You know what?
So,
if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, exactly. I was making bank.
Gotta do it.
I don't even know how old he is. Probably like, I think he's 9 or some shit.
How do you not know how old your nephew is?
Bro, you'd be surprised. I just don't.
You'd be surprised. Listen, I got nephews too, bro. I got nephews I don't even like. I haven't even seen one of them. I forgot his name. The other one, we gave him a nickname. The other one, we gave a nickname. We call him Chubbs. And like every time my mom was like, she like talks like, oh, this and that about your nephew, and I'm like, which one is that? And she's like, this one. And I was like, who the fuck is that? Like, I don't know his name. And she's like, Chubbs. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, which one? My weekend was pretty good. You know, I just finished the Ultimate Creative Fighter tournament that I was doing, that me and you were talking about the other day. Man, stressful. Editing, crazy. Out of 16 people that I personally invited to come out and do this 2-3 hour tournament, real fast and easy, you would have got paid money. 4 people showed up. And
4 people out of 16.
4 out of 16, so 12 of them. My grandma died. I'm moving, okay, but I told you this before you moved. So technically you had a home and you didn't think that it was going to be a thing. Whatever. I'm not really worried about it. Shout out to them.
Trash.
Yeah, just a bunch of excuses. A bunch of people no-showed unprofessionally. You know, these are guys that are, really respected in the community, and they did me dirty, so fuck them from here on out for anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything, you know? So it went down to 4 people. The winner was announced. I'm not going to tell you guys that you go ahead and check it out. Interview is going to come out with him. I'll give you a chance to hear that one-on-one with me and him. I was also doing some Halloween stuff, you know. I like to cart pumpkins. If you guys can check out my social media, I sent you the picture. You weren't impressed with the photo quality.
You bought that shit up for somebody.
Nah, you wish. That was hand carved, buddy.
My pumpkin so I can tell everybody I did them.
That was hand carved, buddy. I drew that Yeah, I have little tools and stuff. That's a little a hidden passion of mine, bro. It
I hit
was
impression with a crooked ass face.
listen, listen, listen,
What a guy. What a
listen.
passion.
I can't control my face, but I can control what I put on this pumpkin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you should have done a better job.
Hey, all right, okay. I see where this is going.
Headshot.
You're starting off with the jokes, okay? I see where you're going. And then my microphone stand and shock mount like took a crap on me, so I'm talking a little
Can
bit
you please
different.
elaborate and explain how that happened?
Yeah.
'Cause it
So
just didn't happen by itself.
no. Obviously, no. I actually had a hand in this. No pun intended. So my microphone is heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's an expensive microphone. It was made for, when I was doing a bunch of things like parody songs and shit back in the day. I used to have a stand for it. So eventually, when I started doing YouTube videos, I started using it more. I got the mic arm and a shock mount that came with it. The shock mount it's like a decent shock mount. The mic arm, to keep it within budget for my entire setup, I ended up having to cut a little bit off the top as far as money, and I got the cheapest one I could find, which was like $20. Okay, it did the job. It's doing well. Over the past year,
Yeah.
it's been really spotty. It's been really stupid. It hasn't been doing what it's supposed to do, and now it's like completely like loose when it's like tight as can be, and the shock mount in particular is what broke. It was already tight, and I was like, but it was loose and it was moving around and it was becoming really annoying. So I figured, you know what? Let me tighten it again. So I push it with my fingers just a little bit, and I'm like, damn, it's actually pretty tight. If I can kind of angle it, maybe if I push it up, I can do it with my hands, and I don't have to do it with some type of tool. So I barely push up, it fucking snaps. The little tight adjuster, and then the microphone is just swinging like a big blue penis microphone, like just swinging in front of my face, dangling, bro, like a mistletoe. And
I bring you back memories or what?
Listen, a blue penis bringing me back memories. Yeah, from watching Watchmen. From watching Watchmen, bro. You ever watch Watchmen?
You're probably the kind. No, I
Dr.
don't watch
Manhattan over here walking around butt naked, like depressed.
Yeah.
So listen,
Well,
it broke. I
like
had
you
to,
enjoyed
I had to become, my inner Mexican and did what I could and did a Mickey Mouse, and it's running now. But I'm not. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last forever, guys. It's really out
temporary
of it.
fix.
Temporary fix.
A temporary fix. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should put some JB Weld on it.
Some what?
Some JB Weld on it.
JB,
You know
what the hell
what
is
that
that?
is?
No.
They sell that. Listen, this is the thing where you use when you want trying to fix something without actually fixing it. They sell this at AutoZone, which is the ghetto of AutoZone.
For people in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, check your transmissions, por favor.
Check them out.
Headshot.
Go into the car and check them, buddy.
Nah, check them good. Listen, I haven't liked your attitude lately, bro. We're going to have to go into a rapid fire. Are you ready?
Marriage is hard, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you know what? Prepare to get divorced, buddy, because we are about to go into a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
Silencer buys couple costumes because he's lonely and wants to tell people at parties his date is around here somewhere.
You're like the
Headshot.
fat whore from Monster House.
Headshot.
This fool Caesar's favorite Halloween candies are hot tamales.
Headshot.
Oh, you look like Jimmy Neutron at a Halloween party. Big ass head.
Headshot. Hit marker.
Why are you going at my head, fam?
Headshot.
On the Day of the Dead, Silencer lights up candles, not to pay his respects. He just didn't pay his electricity bill.
Headshot.
It's for the time to bring burritos to a Halloween citizenship theme party.
He
Headshot.
It was a burrito. As a child, Silencer's mom underfed him so he could be a skeleton for Halloween.
Headshot.
Oh. Well, you look like you sniff zombies on the titties all day long.
Hit marker.
All right,
Game
we're done.
over.
We're done. I've been feeling the spice from you lately, bro.
I've been in a lot of jalapenos this past weekend, peppers, you know.
I know,
Gotta
bro.
release it somehow.
Listen, I love spicy stuff, and when they had the Pocky chip, I couldn't do it, bro. I was so like pussy.
It's not that bad. I mean, it
A
depends on
Pocky
if
chip?
you...
Have you tried a Pocky chip?
Yeah, I have. Me and my girl. Actually, you know, my girl tried one, and it wasn't that spicy to her either. So it's
And you
like
know
I said,
what?
it's just...
And you know what? The ethnicity of her would say opposite, bro. They think mayonnaise is spicy, so a Pocky chip?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it depends on how much, I guess, spiciness you were introduced as growing up. Because, I don't know, my family always cooked a bunch of spicy shit. So the tolerance just gets higher and higher, I guess, as you grow up. So I guess that's why. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I mean, you still feel it,
I wish you
but it's
could
not...
endure in spicy foods and, you know, actually come up with something, you know, fire as far as the joke.
Oh, yeah.
This way, wait. This food silencer, if he could do a graphic design and make a joke into a meme, he would do it, bro. Writing it down like for like a joke, this food's like, I don't know. Visually, he can show you, but as a joke, he's like, you know, that's why. Listen, that's why we got the hit marker.
Hit marker.
We got the hit marker sound.
Hit marker.
Sound drop, bro. For the jokes, they like, yeah, it hit, but did it kill? Did it down his opponent?
Knockdown. Knockdown's all I'm after.
Well, listen, we're speaking of knockdown, guys. Guess what Sony did and got them in hot water? Yes, we usually, you know, take a big number 2 on Xbox. This time around, Silencer, PlayStation is on the other end of these jokes.
Is it why?
The PlayStation
they do?
4's 8.0 system update is now live, but players are being cautioned from downloading it until reported issues have been addressed. Now, I personally downloaded this, obviously, because me and you have been playing. We actually got a few Apex W's before we did the podcast right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
14 to be exact.
14, yeah. 14, 20, 22 kill games, you know.
Yeah.
I was doing pretty good. Listen, the PlayStation 5 is coming out next month. They're starting to end support for older PlayStation hardware.
Oh.
People have been deciding if they wanted to even download this because it might be the end of like the good Sony PS4. Okay.
Okay.
They had a thing where it allows you to, you know, use third-party authenticator apps for two-step verification.
Yeah.
They had a couple of updates to parties and messages, and this is the one that pissed people off. Following this update, party and messages will be more tightly linked together. You will see changes to the UI, which is the user interface. Both apps will now use the same groups of players for party voice chats and message exchange instead of having different group setups across the two apps. So now you can start a party, or you can send a message to the group that you previously chatted before, which they got into hot water with because now the people are saying Sony can actually listen into your voice chats and potentially moderate your chat, so where if you say something like you cuss, they can, you know, remove you and ban you.
I mean, it's 2020. Are people really worried about fucking, you know, my privacy? I mean, having a fucking phone, iPhone or Android in their lap, watching all that nasty shit they be watching, and then they're worried about this?
Well, it's not just you watching it. The FBI guy's watching it with you.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is a concern, but I don't know. It's just something that people just need to realize by complaining or not liking it. It's not gonna go anywhere. You know,
Well, that too, and I
just fuck.
just think that as a person that used to like play Let the Bodies Hit the Floor at max volume into a party, I would just join random parties and do that. I probably should have got banned from
Yeah.
a couple of systems. But we're gonna keep moving forward. We'll get back to that here in a little bit because that's what I really wanted to talk about. You can mute all mics from quick menu. That's a very interesting thing. Simplified and more flexible parental controls. That's good if you have kids. Like I said earlier, the two-step verification, that was pretty cool. Removal of an event creation, which was cool. And the private community creation, that was all stuff that I really didn't care about. I had a community. It didn't do well. And it was no longer a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be where people could meet and stuff, and then it became a little bit more Facebook-y. And I started to like disengage from it and ended up deleting my private community.
Yeah.
But they're getting rid of it completely. They're not giving people the access anymore.
Oh, okay.
They also have updates to remote play on the mobile and PC, which is pretty dope. You're able to play remote play on the iOS, Android, Windows, PC, and Mac. It will change its name to PS Remote Play, and the option to connect to PS5 will be added, so that's a thing to look out for. And that's pretty much it. Now, people were fuming about the voice chat stuff. So you went ahead and you said that it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter, right? Because they're not really spying on you. That's correct, right?
No, I said even if they are, you are worrying about another device that's probably been monitoring your actions, and you're worried about a gaming console when you have your phone that gets monitored probably fucking 24/7, and then people sit there and now wanna take this into, you know, a ground where it's like, oh damn, a console being monitored now. I mean, you're in 2020. Every fucking part of the United States is being monitored. It's not a big surprise, and it sucks, but I don't think it's something to be surprised about in other short-term awards. What I'm trying to say is, it's 2020. If an app or a console or any kind of technology device has the opportunity to release some information about you or monitor you, it shouldn't come as a surprise, you know? That's what I'm trying
As
to
a
get at.
surprise, yeah, but it has to do with more of like, let's say somebody comes in there and they call you a gay slur. You know what I'm saying? The favorite
Yeah.
F bomb, the gay slur that's the F bomb. Let's say
Uh-huh.
somebody comes in there and they say that to you, they provoke you to say it. You say it back to them, and then
Yeah.
they report that clip. They clip it. They send it to PlayStation. Boom, you're banned. Your account's banned. It's just a lot more than just them hearing your stuff. It's what they're going to do while they're hearing you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
a
I
fair
understand that, yeah.
believer. I'm a fair believer in these companies stealing your ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let's
definitely.
say you say certain things. Hey, they should make a game about. I believe certain things like that could portray into the deeper, darker criminal link of businesses that's always out to steal out, the intellectual property of an individual. And that's why I think a lot of people were freaking out. So, among other things, people were just going crazy about the network connectivity issues, slow menus, freezing, and other problems. People were
Oh,
just mad at the new pop-up notifications, and this right here, which was the voice chat, that
yeah.
really pissed people off. But Sony has came out actually, guys. They said they're not spying on your PlayStation parties. They could care less. It's really just for the people like me that go in there and play Let the Bodies Hit the Floor all loud while you're playing games and just being
Oh shit.
extremely disrespectful. Yeah, I used to do that. That was my favorite pastime.
This is gonna stop all the little kids from being all racist and shit for no reason.
Is it though? Is it really going to stop them from being racist? Or is it going to be
Mm.
like they
Gonna be
say
a little
something?
control.
Well, it'll be a nice rebuttal, I think.
Yeah,
It'll be a
to
nice
a
little
certain extent.
rebuttal. Yeah, to a certain extent, and it can only go up from there. So be on the lookout for that. I did download it. I haven't had some of these issues, and I do agree with you, Silencer, as far as things spying on you. What's not spying on you now?
Exactly.
People have Facebook. They say, they were going after TikTok. Facebook steals the same information.
Yeah, they probably steal more.
Yeah,
But,
and then like
well,
your TVs nowadays, the smart TVs, they'll turn on the access to the microphone. Siri was recording people having sex and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Siri was in
yeah.
hot water. That's why they removed Siri and stuff like that from the iPhone. They kind of took her out, and they just don't have a voice for her. Or if they do have a voice for her, it's just kind of like really monitored, and you have to ask for it or add it on, as a setting. So there's more things still in your data. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it shouldn't be a concern. It should.
It should not. It shouldn't just be a concern. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. You updated it. Have you had any of these issues?
I think I don't even know what version of mine. I did an update, and I mean, from whatever you were talking about, I haven't had any issues like these. My
Right.
system hasn't crashed, hasn't bugged down, haven't had any connection issues. Although we have been having server issues when we play Apex, but I think that's just Apex on their own, not because of the system.
That's more
Not,
EA's punk ass and Respawn
yeah,
than it is Sony.
yeah, but I mean, I haven't had any of these bad problems that you mentioned. Maybe
Yeah.
I got lucky, or depends. Honestly, I don't know.
No,
It's been running great.
yeah, I think it just might have been some people. But on the other side of the spectrum, I'm sorry, Sony. I had to, take a number two on you. I'm sorry, baby. You know what I'm saying? Take me back. I could change. I know you could change with the team behind you. You're not like Xbox. I hate to talk to you like you're Xbox. But Silencer,
Disrespect.
the disrespect. Silencer. What dropped today?
Today,
Yes. It's our next topic,
today,
buddy.
today, on October 19, the first look at the PlayStation user experience dropped.
The
You know what's really
UI for the
impressive? Yeah,
PlayStation dropped.
and you know what's more impressive?
Hmm.
It has racked up 10 million views already. Now I
Yeah.
am certain that this has some Xbox haters going in there like, "Oh, this is trash," just because they're jealous, you know?
If you go to the comment section, I'm pretty sure there's a few losers in there
Yeah.
that
So
defending the system.
maybe you have the developers of Microsoft digging in deep. Oh, how can we make our stuff better?
Listen, they
You never
would, but
know.
when they go to YouTube and they upload the video, when you click
Yeah,
on settings, it's going to say quality and it's going to go 480 to 7020. So 720
I know.
as the quality settings. But yeah, guys, they dropped their first look at the PlayStation 5 user experience. Now, we saw a few things. Silencer, what can you say about it? What you saw, just the overall look, and some of the features you want to emphasize on.
So there was this is gonna be, I guess, like a major upgrade.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that came to me and sparked me was like, oh damn, this is fucking nice. Is the ability to share your screen with somebody. So let's say you're playing a game and I'm playing a different game. We can both, look at each other's screen and be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. You're fucking going there, blah blah blah.
Right.
This and that. I hope you die, and so on. So screen sharing while you're playing a different game is cool, like a picture-in-picture kind of you know mode,
Right. Yep.
and that's pretty impressive, to be honest with you.
I think you're even looking at it like even a little too simple. This could be an extremely good thing for anybody that does YouTube videos. We'll kind of get into the stuff I wanted to talk about later on. Um, Imagine you're playing. So I remember people playing a No Way Out, and
Yeah.
or not even that. Like, let's say Apex, for example, a good example.
Okay.
You put their picture in picture. You see what they're doing. You see what they see in the little corner. You have your game. you could potentially see their view, and it'll kind of like add a different aspect into you playing games and stuff and making videos, because you'll have the aspect in the corner of their POV, your POV, and maybe they catch a glitch or something, and it'll just look completely funny. Um,
Yeah.
it's definitely a very good, interesting change. And I just think you're like kind of just looked over it just a little bit. Besides just the picture and pictures and stuff, I'm thinking like content. I'm thinking like you guys are playing games and stuff, and you can look at the other people's screen and kind of figure out where they're messing up and help them adjust the stuff. But yeah, you can keep going.
Yes, I mean that was your department, so creating
Yeah,
content is not something that I look for.
yeah,
And what I just looked at is cool because it's also
Headshot.
besides that, I think that it will bring a bunch of friends and stuff. Hey, on Friday night, fucking, coronavirus here. Let's fucking play a game. Blah blah blah.
yeah.
Cool. It's a cool interaction type of deal. So the next thing that came out is they can now on the actual, how on PlayStation you're playing, you can take a fucking picture and stuff.
Right.
Now you can do a 4K screenshot or video, which kind of will help people that are trying to create content because they don't have to buy these expensive equipment to,
Elgato.
yeah, to replicate this, which is cool. Now you don't have to, you just buy the PS5 and it automatically say, a video capturing card that you don't have to
Right.
spend extra to get 4K quality. So now you have it in there, which is pretty awesome. So I don't
Let
know,
me.
like on your end, you have to buy all these stuff to activate it and get good feedback. Because I know whenever I take like a video, it looks a little bit choppy whenever I share it with you. And
Listen.
then I mean, you can see, but we'll see how the difference is. And I think it's
There
gonna,
are changing. No pun intended. They're changing the game. Right now, you have to buy a Elgato
yeah, they are.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? For either a PC or for your console.
Yeah,
They're potentially eliminating the fact that you don't need it. That you don't need
it's
the
gonna be
game
useless.
capture. It could potentially be useless. Now, let's say people even want to get content. All you have to do right now is get a $20 USB, and
Yeah,
if they have this feature, it'll be interesting. Let me tell you. If you're able to save the clips at 4K
yeah,
and put them into your USB, and from your USB, you connect it to your computer and you upload it to your software system, and then you can create content. You don't need a Elgato plus a content. It's basically eliminating the third-party software, and that can be extremely troubling for these
yeah.
systems, especially if they don't want to give away that type of, you know what I'm saying, the rights for them to be able to create the type of game software, game capture software for for their consoles.
It's gonna put a lot of stress on the market, but
Yes,
it
they're
can potentially bring it down. So we'll see.
it, it could do a lot, and I was thinking with the picture-in-picture stuff too. With the Sony product, why not have a webcam? A
Oh,
webcam right there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So they're
that's
definitely
right.
looking into a lot of things, and um, they're thinking about the future, and they're thinking about people's wallets, and they might be creating the future generation of content creators based off of console features alone. Because as everybody knows, on PS4, you're able to stream, you're able to record, you're able to do all that type of stuff, upload and edit through their own little software.
The share factory
The Share Factory. It's going to be very interesting to see how people do it for this next generation console.
gonna be crazy.
It's going to be
One of the,
crazy.
one of the funny things also is that now you know how whenever you're trying to type something on the, like say you want to search something and you have to type letter by letter, go. Now actually integrated a microphone in the actual controller. So now you just pop up the little search screen,
Yeah.
and instead of typing it, you can just say it, and it'll, just like your phone,
I
and
can
it'll
only
type it
imagine
out.
people that don't know how to spell stuff now
Yeah.
just go into their
But now
search
listen,
bar
this is gonna open
and
a
speak
whole new
into their
thing.
thing, bro, and they're gonna be like, Pornhub.
But this also gonna open a big where it's like you get online and then they're like, "Oh, get on the fucking mic." I don't have one. You fucking lie. It's integrating the damn control. You see?
Yeah.
So it's gonna make it easier to interact with when you do online play and everything else for people that are always looking for excuses. I don't have a mic. Just like you,
Well,
you know?
I
Always
have a
talking shit on those
mic,
that
but the
don't have a
thing,
mic.
no, I have a mic. It doesn't, with the
Listen,
setup and
guys,
stuff,
this
it
is
doesn't let you.
he is the type of guy to go on and when we play, and then a guy asks nicely, "Do you guys have a mic?" He fucking says, "Yeah, but not one you can afford." Ha ha ha.
Headshot.
Listen, I do that, guys. A little humble flex, you know what I'm saying, to keep myself a little, you know, you got to be humble, but you got to, you got to show off sometimes. Yeah, guys, guys
Yeah,
in game want to tell me
yeah.
if I
Try
have a
that
mic.
fucking microphone.
Yeah, they want to tell me if I have a mic. Me and Silence are in Discord using $100, $200, $300 mics. Yeah, we do have mics, just not one that you can afford, buddy. So I do drop that little gem, every now and then.
Yeah,
Thanks
but they
for
can't
throwing me
hear
under the
you.
bus, buddy. So, what other features did you notice in this trailer? I'm looking for one specific one. If you don't have it, let me know. What else did you notice?
I'll notice also the activity for the parties is gonna be easier with the activity cards.
Yep.
Um, you just get benefits of also the backward compatibility for PS4 titles. The PS Store is now integrated in the system. It's not just like an app.
That separate app. Yep, that was
And
troublesome. Yep.
yeah, so now also the cool thing is while you're playing a game, you can literally play another game without closing and jump back to it
You can
without
jump to it.
losing your
Yeah.
spot. Yeah,
Yep.
which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know which one specific you're talking about, but sure, I might have missed it.
Listen, I'm relaxing. I have no clue this was going on. I did hear rumblings about it from a Burger King commercial, which was really funny to me that they
Fucking
teamed
Burger
up with
King.
Burger King just to do this announcement. Okay.
Okay.
I got a message from Cuz Lightyear. Boom. Hey, did you check out this video? Look how clean it looks. Screenshot after screenshot. He was letting me know what was up, right? Hey,
Yeah.
Sony just dropped their user interface. What do you think about it? Then he sends me this next one where he says, YouTubers that drop gameplay tips are on suicide watch.
What?
Now, I was like, whoa, what is that? Why is that? One of the features in the game, if you're stuck on something or you're trophy hunting,
Yeah.
if you press a button or you do something in the game, they will give you tips and stuff on how to beat that level or game or how to get that trophy.
Oh.
Completely
Like,
taking it out of YouTubers' hands and letting people on the game get their stuff without having to go to YouTube, Google, none of that stuff.
that's wild.
Yeah, it was during the little Tiny Big World or whatever the hell, Sackboy's little thing.
Oh, Stackball, yeah.
Yeah, so it had their own little gameplay tips and stuff, and that was very interesting. That's probably going to be another thing that takes,
Damn,
people
wow.
away from the content creators.
Yeah. How do I pass this? Fucking press a button.
Yep, press a button. You don't got to go to YouTube. You don't got to listen to some guy say, "What is up, everybody?" But before we get into the video, guys, you don't have to hear none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get straight to the shits. So other than that, I don't want to keep interrupting you. It just looks very sleek, very next gen. It doesn't feel like a reskin console as opposed to like the PS4 compared to the PS3 because it did feel like that to
Big
me.
changes, yeah.
Yeah, it did have big changes. It seemed a lot faster, guys. I'm very interested. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're like a month out.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be dope.
We're
Can't
like a
wait
month out.
either.
Yep. When you guys are hearing this, it's exactly 1 month from the entire world getting a PlayStation. We're gonna get ours because we're in America first. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. We had to start off with hate for Sony, but we ended it with love, and that's the most important thing. When when you have something you love, you always want to give it the little critiques. You always have to be harder on the things you love, and
It's a
just
hate
because
love situation.
it's a hate love relationship. Sony be getting us sometimes.
Xbox.
Let me tell you, I thought this next story was hilarious. And I'm a little bit upset that it's actually happening because I wanted to see the death of our GameStop. Gamebox. It's about to be Gamebox here in a little bit after this partnership goes viral.
Let's see it.
Xbox and GameStop are going to be working together for digital sales.
Oh.
Here was a tweet. I'm going to read it to you.
Okay.
Today, $GME confirmed with Domo Capital that the agreement with Microsoft includes revenue sharing on all downstream revenue, i.e. digital downloads and digital content, from any device that GameStop brings in to the Xbox ecosystem. GameStop is now meaningfully participating in digital. The death of GameStop does not seem to be coming anytime soon. Do you know what this means, Silencer?
This means your wish did not come true.
Besides that.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
It means that if you bought a GameStop version of a Xbox, they're going to get some money from each thing you buy digitally and anything that you buy within the store physical. That means they're going to start making more money. That means exclusives could be coming to GameStop that PlayStation doesn't have. They just came off their big deal with Bushido, and we already talked about this in private. They were listening to the podcast. They're like, oh, we bought it for $7.2 billion. Yeah, we're not gonna, give any games to PlayStation. Fuck y'all. We're getting our money's worth, guys.
That's how you know they're fucking salty. Gotta go that route.
Go the route and just keep it to ourselves. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's how salty they are.
This is next level because we were talking about GameStop just being so hell bent on being a physical store. They weren't really competing with nothing digital. They were selling you guys the digital. They were selling you guys their demise. The money that you can buy within the store, the little Xbox PSN cards, the Xbox cards and stuff. They were selling their own demise.
No.
And now I'm starting to see that, Sony's out here working. They're getting digital money, and that is a big move in the gaming community, and that's going to switch up the game too, guys. A whole bunch of stuff is going to come from that.
A lot of changes are coming. Everything's turning fucking digital. Think about it.
It's good and it's bad. I wonder how that's going to, you know what else too?
What?
Anything, they have to share their, their trade-in stuff with Xbox. Whatever they get, whatever money they get, they have to they have to do the trade-in stuff with Xbox too. They have to give a percentage away to Xbox.
Oh yeah, damn.
Yep, that's what I said too. So it seems like they're here for the long haul, guys. Well, I don't know exactly what's next from digital and streaming, but they found a way to stay afloat, guys. I'm a little hurt, you know what I'm saying? I have a hate-love relationship, with GameStop. But
GameStop is just that fucking cockroach that won't die.
I know, right? With raid, nuclear bombs,
That's just still standing.
Earth being like shattered into a million pieces due to a meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking all you
so
see is the fucking GameStop store.
yeah. But you know what? I'm not gonna be buying at GameStop. Anything,
Nothing at all.
nothing. So we'll skip to that, guys. We'll get over that again. We'll probably hit you back with an update. Um, this was a topic that was brought to me, but you're gonna go ahead and introduce it, Souncer.
The Warzone is having Saw and Texas Chainsaw skins coming. New
Headshot.
shotgun. So before we go to the next section, let's talk about what you feel about these skins.
Listen, I thought Apex had it on lock for Halloween. Nope.
Well, you
Nope.
also have to think that we haven't seen anything released yet. Maybe they're just we'll have to wait until they actually release it, and if they are trash like they announced it, they're gonna be trash compared to the Warzone ones.
Nope. This
You
Bleacher
know?
Report Gaming put this out. It is happening. Now, how is it going to happen the way that people think it's going to happen? Absolutely not. I think they have some type of like we were just talking about this with Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah, yeah,
The crossovers, this the DLC characters, they add a different aspect into the game. Call of Duty is one of the shooters that dare to go into that type of realm. As you know, guys, in
yeah.
Call of Duty Ghost, they had Predator, right? They had a Predator
Uh-huh.
mode where you can be Predator and stuff like that. They had one where you can be what the fuck's his name from Halloween? Michael Myers.
Myers, yeah,
Yeah, and you could become him during one of the maps and stuff. I forgot how you get him, but you were able to become Michael Myers and go around killing people. It was really fun.
yeah, yeah.
They've dabbled in that. So for them to have Warzone, Halloween, just two characters that were, even if it's just these two characters,
Mhm.
it adds a different aspect to the Halloween content, and that is what I was like, most excited for. Hearing names like Saw from Jigsaw or Jigsaw from Saw, the little doll, and then
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface. It looked cool in the promo photo, but there could be other skins that come with this, and we're just looking at it like this is it. This could be the tip of the iceberg, or this could be whatever.
Maybe just the only two, yeah, like you said. Who knows? Until it drops, maybe there's just a little teaser and then a bunch of skins follow up.
Yeah, like maybe like Scream or like some Chucky, Pinhead, just some stuff like that. Listen, if they
Yeah.
drop the ball on this, it'll be on them. They has to come with some type of signature finisher with that type of skin. That'll make it really interesting for me.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And which
Yeah.
one of the two are you most excited about? Saw or the face?
No, definitely Leatherface. Saw's cool. So, it's cool. It's the little, the little stupid doll with the tricycle. Um, but listen, as a grown adult, this is why I don't like Texas. You and you Texans, y'all let this fool with a chainsaw live in this big ass white house, and y'all were like, "Oh yeah, he lives there, but he's family." What?
He's family.
Nothing scared me the
He's
piss out of me
fucking
more when my
family.
mom was driving me to Mexico, okay? And we'd be like driving through like the open road in Texas and seeing
Yeah.
fields and houses and shit. I'm like, bro, please don't let the car get a flat tire. Please don't let the car, run out of gas. Please don't let my mom just like, yo, let's stop at this gas station real quick. No.
Let's go to this house. Ask for to use a phone
That
and call
and like
somebody.
anytime in New Mexico when they had the hills have eyes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anytime when they had that shit, I'm going off topic,
Very
but
much
yes,
so.
bro. Anytime they did that my mom was like,
Crazy.
Mom, I would tell my mom the movie why it would scare me, right? And we'd be driving through there, and it would start to scare me more. When my mom would be like, I hope there's a gas station around here, and I look at the gas tank, it's like half full, and she looks at me all smiling, laughing. Like,
She
fuck, I'm
knew
not
you were a
playing.
little girl about it.
She knew I was. So I'm definitely excited for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'll probably still get it. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably waste a couple bucks on that just to get it and say I have it and do a couple videos with you guys. It'd be really fun.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
But I'm
see.
excited. What about you? I know you're biased. You're biased in this
I
one.
don't know. I'm probably just I'll just probably see him but not to buy him. Not to
Not
buy
even
them.
one. Not even one.
No, I don't know. It's
You
just
bought the
I don't know.
cat one.
Warzone.
Wait, hold the fuck. Hold
Yeah,
the
but
fuck
listen.
up. You sit there and you bought the cat one, Kay? You bought the cat one with the little cat ears and the little anime helicopter
Yeah,
skin and gun.
listen. I bought
So
it because of the
you
gun.
wouldn't buy the gun? Or
The
the
what?
skin if it
Came
came
with
with
the gun.
gun skins and shit?
Oh yeah, but now listen. This is. I was gonna get into this. It's just the whole Warzone kind of thing. It doesn't really appeal to me as much as the other games for me. Be like, oh here I'm gonna fucking buy it. It just doesn't. It doesn't seem like yeah, the fucking skins are cool, but I don't know.
So if it was like what killer cats from outer space, you'd buy it? A
Fucking
black
murder
cat?
cat
If it was a black cat, bro, you'd buy it?
with the chainsaw. Fuck yeah, I'll buy that shit in an instant.
Nah, you're fucking bugging, bro. No way. I thought you would have at least copped the Texas one.
Yeah, I mean, well, out of those two, I'll definitely cop the. It's just, I don't know. You know how much I don't play Warzone that much for me to invest time in it and money.
All right, you know
It's
what?
just
We're
that's
gonna,
the
so
main thing out of it.
you're gonna piss me off because you really you bought the anime cat. You bought the anime cat. It was like $20. I know the price.
Yeah, yeah.
You bought this pack and you run around with her with the little cat ears and shit.
But
Um,
not this one.
nah, we'll see. We'll
Not
see.
this one. We'll
We'll
see when
see.
it comes out.
We'll
Maybe I'll
see.
change my
Maybe
mind. But for right
maybe it
now,
comes out. It's still up in the air. It's speculation. But you know what's not in speculation?
what? What is it?
This new overpowered fucking shotgun that has explosive rounds and shoots you out the fucking helicopter.
The Jack 12.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're referring to? Huh?
Have you experienced this with me
I've
and Cuz Lightyear?
No, I've experienced some dude fucking clapping with it, but I have not used it.
I used it, right? Because some guy had it modded out, and I haven't played that much.
Yeah, I started shooting. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I
Bro,
was
it
just,
blew up the helicopter in 2 shots.
yeah,
It was
she's
catching
wild.
people on fire. It is overpowered, and I have a little conspiracy theory for this type of things now. Walk with me,
No, putting
entertain
your
this.
tinfoil.
Yep, tinfoil's on. Entertain this idea.
Uh-huh.
These companies, let's say Activision, allegedly, let's start off with that. Let's give them their respect.
Okay.
They put out these overpowered guns for a limited time, right?
Yeah.
Losers like me and you know that it's OP. And let's say they don't patch it, they don't do nothing. But they drop skins for it. Hey, the skins are going to go ahead and give you a different skin tone, color, whatever, a modification that you might want, the explosive rounds or whatever.
sight.
Yeah, whatever. And they sell it to you, right? And then they wait like a month or two and then they fix it. Do you think that they put out OP guns to purposely get people to buy the skins and stuff for it? And eventually they patch it up and then they come out with another gun that has like some type of bug or whatever and gives people like, a pay to win advantage?
Hell yeah. It's like, it's a great way for people to spend their money because it's like, oh, this is going to fucking help me win more games and shit.
I was thinking the
Yeah,
exact same
definitely.
thing.
Yeah,
I was saying the
definitely.
exact same thing. You know why I was saying that? Because
Why?
when I've heard about the Jack 12, people were buying skins and stuff for it already. Oh, look, it has this, it has that. Look, I don't even have to. Oh, the skin looks cool. Oh, this gun's the
Yeah.
best. People were buying it. You know what I'm saying? These streamers were buying it. You know what I'm saying? All like 4 streamers that were buying the shit. It's like $20. That's $80 for one
80
stream.
fucking
Yeah.
bucks. Damn.
Yeah, between 4 people. So that was out, you know what I'm saying, and that's a little bit of annoying. They just had like some type of OP sniper that they just fixed Now they have this damn shotgun shooting us out the sky and shit. I was a victim of it too.
I think everybody has. At
Fucking blew
least
me
one
up.
time.
My arm flew
Even if
off
it
and
gets
shit.
big.
My arm was like
Guy.
severed. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is,
Yeah.
they shoot you right, and then the explosion's like echoes. Is like boom, and then it's like boom, all fucking loud. The echo
I know. That
fucks
shit
you
scares
up.
you, man.
Fuck yeah.
That shit scares the shit out of you.
Yeah,
You don't know
it
what
just
the fuck
sucks.
is happening.
It just sucks. I was getting Sentinel flashbacks, bro. I was getting that whole time they had the Sentinel glitch. I was getting clapped, not even paying attention to it. By the time I figured it out, they got rid of it.
I didn't even get to use it. Sad.
Ah, trust
Sad
me.
day in
Trust
America.
me. Trust me. You would have loved it. So speaking of Apex, we did get a little teaser. Who was the legend again?
So her name is apparently
Like a
Horizon.
Scottish chick, right? Scottish.
Yeah. So
Well, you know who
it's
she
been
reminded me of?
who?
Remember that game where we won and then we entered a new game and that Scottish chick asked me if we were the ones that killed her?
Yeah.
It
She got all
sounded just
hyped.
like her, remember? And we won that game too, remember?
Yeah. I remember.
So for people that are listening, me and Silencer won. We killed the team. They weren't really that good, and it was one of my best games.
Yeah.
Next game, we go into a game with somebody that we just killed in that lobby, and it was like a Scottish female. She sounds just like Horizon too. She sounds just like her, and she was like hyped that we were in the game. She's like, "Oh yeah, you killed me. Yeah, we just lost to you. You're really good." And I recorded it, but unfortunately, season 5? Season 5
Yeah.
ended, and I got rid of all the footage and stuff. I got rid of that clip too, but we ended up winning that game too, like in incredible fashion, might I add. And she was hyped and stuff. She never accepted my friend request, but when I heard Horizon's name and her voice, I was like, "This sounds just like the chick that we played." This sounds just like the chick we
Brings
just
back the
played and
memory.
shit. Yeah, it brought back memories. So Horizon,
Good memory.
she's in the shooting range.
Yeah.
What else? What else was the? She had challenges too, right?
Yeah, she had these challenges that you had to do, and then also there's this little card that you get,
Access card. Yep.
access card. Yeah, and so it's interesting what it's going to be for, but apparently right now you activate some kind of what do you call it? Forgot the
Gravity
name of it.
lift.
Yeah, gravity.
Yep.
But at the moment, for me, I think it's kind of stupid, and I hope it's not just what it's on right now, because it just basically shoots you up. So hopefully it's not just something stupid like that.
Well, it's pretty decent because I don't think you remember we got like 1v3'd by that one guy because we thought he was downstairs and he took that shit. It made no noise whatsoever, lifting him up, and then homie like flew above us, threw a grenade, clapped our cheeks, and then like ran away. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even give us time to react. So it does have interesting
Yeah.
game aspects to it. And I was also thinking like if that has any, annotations to like her ultimate, her passes or whatever, any type of powers that could be related to her, it could be very interesting to see what she does. And but one thing that I didn't like, and it's just me, I don't like how the map's turning into like a bunch of like things. You know what I'm saying? It has the charge towers. It has the fucking the those gravity lifts and stuff. The bunkers. It's becoming so filled with stuff that you have to interact with, and it feels like one of those spam like junk mail
Really? You think
things.
so?
Yeah, it feels like it's getting too consumed with a bunch of things just to like make the map different, and it's starting to become a little bit crowded. That's the word I was looking for. A little crowded.
Hmm.
Do you feel like that?
I mean, no, I think it just brings more new ways to play the game.
Right.
I don't think it's something where it's just like you said. I think it's cool to be adding interactive stuff because it just keeps the player with more options to do within the game instead of just straight. Oh yeah, you have to go and shoot, kill, get wins, and win the game.
Right.
There's gonna be different types of
Scenarios.
things to interact with. I think
Yeah.
that's what at the end of the day will make a player be like, oh hell yeah, let me go here. Just give them options.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I
give
can
them
see
different
that.
options.
Yeah, I just felt a little too crowded, and I did like the gravity lift. I thought it was pointless at first when we started using it, and I haven't got the access card to it. But when our teammate, that random that we picked up, had it, it was very interesting to see the her talking and stuff like that. So you could do the
Yeah,
challenges and stuff. That was very interesting. It was the closest we got to like a Fortnite in-game event.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty good, but yeah. So hopefully, I'm hearing a lot of theories. They're saying that it's Ash playing some type of game or something. I have no clue. I didn't read the comics. I'm gonna have to read the comics. I just finished all the comics. I haven't read a single one because I'm too impatient. So I want to read them all together in one chinga. And yeah,
It could
so
be the same thing when Revenant got introduced. You know?
oh, she gets like killed and stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Something crazy is probably going to happen. Who knows? Listen, the developers, they've been kind of half-assed for season 6. They're already looking forward to season 7 with new legends and content for Halloween and the rest of the year. I don't know. I hope that they add some type of twist to it, like they did that, because a lot of people were saying they added that for the hackers, so they could find
Oh,
it
the
and
what?
the hackers and the data miners.
For real?
Yeah, they added
Oh,
some little things like that for the data miners so they could find them, and same thing they did with Revenant and the guy that he killed. So,
that's funny.
yeah.
That's
All right.
hilarious.
Let's go ahead and get to the next topic, Silencer. Nintendo did something.
Who did they sue now? Because they're always on a suing spree.
Listen, I'm killing spree, they're suing spree. They're listen, Nintendo gets after the money. Don't get it twisted. They just made a deal with Microsoft, okay? They're going for the money. They're trying to not be behind in the console races, and so far I haven't heard anybody say anything about the next gen Nintendo Wii. So
Yeah,
they're trying to
but you
get
know
their
what?
money
It's
somehow.
still they don't need to get the money. They're still outselling Xbox.
Yeah, but
Xbox was like, if we can't beat them, join them, and there you go.
but you know how many kids in America love Wii compared to like the Xbox and PlayStation?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not about needing the money. Who needs the money is fucking Xbox. Any developers.
Well, listen, they're going after the money, guys. Nintendo goes after a Zelda fan for violating a copyright. I'm going to go ahead and read the story to you
Oh,
guys because it's very interesting. And Nintendo took down the video of this poor soul. So, let's go ahead and get into it. The Missing Link, a new Zelda a game made by a team led by prominent Mario modder Tease, has had its website and trailers taken down by Nintendo. Now, they actually wrote about this story about 39 months ago. They
mhm.
said it looked great. It was mostly using recycled assets from both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. It looked cool, I guess, but it they didn't like it because they were tampering with the game.
Yeah.
They reported that the project page was recently taken down by Nintendo, along with its own homepage and all of its YouTube videos. Nintendo's complaint basically said the company has reviewed the reported material and does not believe it qualifies as a fair use of Nintendo's copyrighted protected work. So they pretty much didn't like homie bridging the gap between the two games and doing the fan-made game. Right? This has nothing to do with PlayStation. It
Yeah, yeah.
has they didn't leak a game. They created their own fan game and they took it down. So they didn't give a damn about their intellectual property. They didn't give about a damn about nothing. They took it down and they're they're considering going after the money now.
Well, I mean, they were using assets from both games, which were under a copyright protection work. You know,
Yeah, but
so
yeah, but the thing is that if you make something, if I were to make a trailer for UFC 4 and EA Sports takes it down, they gave me the stuff to make the trailer. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, but it also depends on as a creator, what your rules are. Most of these games are under fair use, unless you actually go into the assets and create something. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You're just creating footage of something that's already built. You're not creating a whole new game with their assets.
Mm.
You see what I mean?
I kind of get what you're saying. I kind of get what you're saying. I just don't think that if they were selling it, they shouldn't be able to,
Yeah, that's true.
get in trouble.
But then
Because,
again, this is Nintendo you're talking about.
yeah, this is Nintendo. Because there's also talks about a Dark Souls modder
Uh-huh.
building their own sequel. And Dark Souls is already getting their, I believe their trilogy game on PlayStation 5. We saw from the reveal trailer they had Dark Souls something 3, and modders are trying to make their direct sequel,
Yeah.
and it has expanded lore and stuff like that, and people are there's really no release date or anything like that, but was hearing that the company was not having it. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
So the company was not having it. You have people, the modders, doing whatever they want. There was another modder story where they were trying to do like Bloodborne in 60 frames per second, and if the company didn't do it, they were gonna do it for them.
There was also, yeah, something like that too with that happened with Grand Theft Auto. It made a whole new game and stuff, and they did an amazing job.
You know what
Rendered
I
it in
saw?
4K or some shit like that. I
That's
forgot what I saw.
crazy. You know what I saw that was recently funny too?
What?
There were people stealing shit like that. It was like a call of Apex, Call of Apex, and then Legends Edition, Warzone. Like that's like
What
the
the fuck?
name. That was like the name of the mobile game, and it literally looked like a Call of Duty version of Apex.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh, no, mobile. That's weird.
on mobile, it was crazy. But so they're going after that. People, I just I have a little chip on my shoulder just because I'm tired of companies um, getting mad or upset at people creating things that if they're not involved in, they take personally. I understand the trademark of Nintendo, Zelda, but you're giving these people the ability to do these things,
Be creative, yeah.
to be creative and stuff like that. And if you have limits, you have limits, right? But these guys created something. It was looking to be, it was a fan made game. You know what I'm saying? It was a fan made game. It wasn't a Nintendo made game. It was a fan made game. I think it's no different than people doing their fan comics of Batman, fan comics of like
Yeah.
Star Wars and stuff like that. I think there's really no difference. It's just people doing things so they could have fun or just their ideas, like their creativity being at play. And I just don't like companies taking that from people because they're hurting for money. Not hurting for money, or just
Apple.
looking for money. Yeah, Apple. Listen, fuck Epic, but yeah, Apple.
Those big monopoly companies, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, they came out with a Mario Kart, another one.
Did they?
Mario Kart Live. Yeah, but this is crazy, bro. People are. If you live in a small apartment, I wouldn't
Uh-huh.
suggest playing this and uploading this, cause man, these content creators that I've been
Yeah.
seeing with their gigantic ass houses, they've been putting it to use. Let me tell you. Have you seen this?
I've seen a glimpse of it. I saw like a gift picture of setting up some little things on your house, and you just use your house as a course.
Yep. So for those that really don't understand, it's Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. I forget if it's on three. Is it on 3D or
Yeah,
what is it? The 3DS or no?
yeah,
It's
the thing.
actually on. It's actually on the Switch too, right? Oh. So
It's yeah, I think it's on both.
I watched the trailer. It was like you're right behind somebody, and the race car track is your entire home. And I've seen people with the nicest house create the nicest tracks, but I've also seen dumbasses that have a loft, a little studio apartment with holes and cockroaches on the wall. Fucking play this game and
Fuck.
embarrass himself on YouTube, because yeah, you can make your house into a racetrack, but not everybody's house should be available.
The Grand Prix
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
cockroaches.
I've seen people like have so much fun with this. The memes were funny. Some of the videos were funny. It looked
With
nice.
tits and everything.
It looked nice, but it looked silly.
Yeah.
It's like real, like realistic too. Like if you bump into a cat, like on your screen, obviously you don't hit your cat, but Mario thinks it hit your cat and it like stops and it like does like a little animation like he crashed.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And it
that looked pretty
shows
cool.
back up in.
Yeah. Oh,
I
that
don't know.
shit was funny.
It's cool for kids to have something to do, but yeah, I don't see myself playing this shit.
Yeah, but imagine your nephew already. Your nephew already on your nerves. You know what I'm saying? He goes and he fucking at your car shop in your room, your little office space. Like, oh, I'm gonna make a little race car track, and he moves all your shit, your microphones over there by your TV, your chairs over there by the bathroom, and he's like, I'm just running around.
Uh,
Nah,
Fuck.
it could be cool. The creativeness is what gets it is what it makes the game for me. But I can see this
Yeah.
being like a week or two and back to the drawing board for Nintendo.
It's like the whole thing what they did with the cardboards where you build your own shit.
Right.
Is I think it's just gonna grab a little traction and then just go back to dying out.
Listen, this is gonna die out quicker than Baldur's Gate 3. Cause did you hear about the story? Some guy finished it in 7 minutes for early
I was reading
access.
about it. I
Bro,
was reading about it.
you imagine you build a game for like years and this guy beats it in 7 minutes just off early access.
How would you feel as a developer?
Listen, I'd feel worthless. I'd feel like respawn. You know, I'd worry about dropping until your next content. This guy was getting hate mail too.
He was getting hate?
Yes, he was getting hate mail
Why? Just
because
because he beat it
people.
in 7 minutes?
Let me see exactly what they said. He said it was all in good fun. Okay. He, he joined some buddies. They linked up together and they figured out a way to beat this. It took 200 tries to do it. Okay.
Okay.
He said he got hate for it because, um, people they really don't like that speed racing stuff. They don't like the speed
Oh, yeah.
racing stuff. They say it takes the experience out of the game, and people just don't like it.
But as a developer in 7 minutes, imagine. Hey, I beat your game in 7 minutes, the one you took to build for a couple years.
Trash. Yeah, he decided to speedrun it, and I'm telling you right now, Mario Kart is gonna phase out. You're gonna run out of ways to move your fucking furniture around to make a speed track. I can't wait for the TikToks, bro, where like they're racing around in their house, and it's like somebody's having sex in the background.
God damn. That'd
That's
be
gonna be wild, bro. That's
Don't
gonna be
you know-
wild, bro. I'm out here giving out free content and stuff.
for real. Damn, that's gonna be fucking wild. All the
Yeah.
possibilities of all the shit you're gonna be able to see.
Yeah.
All the fucking
Just-
messy ass houses too.
Listen, I've already seen a few with cockroaches and stuff.
Imagine if somebody.
This was silence. Remember, you said the racing scene in Texas was a little, iffy after the chemicals. Listen,
Oh yeah.
go buy a Nintendo Switch, bro, and turn your block into the racetrack you've always dreamt of. Go. As a matter of fact, go to the places you used to race, bro, with your Nintendo Switch, and then go fucking, take it out for a spin like you used to the old days. Throw a fucking blue shell in front of the person in front of you.
Gonna fucking destroy my shit. The fuck are you doing?
Nah, this fool. You'll just run over pedestrians with that with that car too.
Mustang Simulator.
Mustang Simulator. Brought to you by Ford.
Headshot.
All day long.
All right, well, we ran out of topics. It was a little bit longer than I expected. My voice is hoarse. I'm kind of been up for a couple of, 20 hours, almost 24 hours to be exact. Do you have anything you're working on, Silencer? You're not working on anything?
There's a bunch of stuff I'm working on. Just personal life, personal development,
Oh, I wasn't gonna talk about that. We'll save it for the next podcast, and we'll see where your development is taking you. We'll save it for the next one because this one ran a little longer than expected.
Other than that, no. I will just talk about in the next episode, and that's it. I'm working on getting my hands on a PS5 because you know what, I couldn't pre-order one, so hopefully I can get one before they run out.
Listen, I told your stupid ass to get one. You wanted to be an individual. You wanted to be outside the loop and stuff. And you're like, oh, does it come with a warranty? Stupid ass.
I never seen it games with the warranty. That was my least of.
I think that was me. I think I said it comes with a warranty, and then you blew it off. I don't know. I'm fucking tired. All right. Well, I don't have nothing to share, guys, besides, thank you again for your continued support. Thank you for everybody that's listening. I do see you in the messages on Discord. Anybody that's ever said something to me in the comment section, in the community tab, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you if you made it this far in the podcast. Like I said, it was a little bit longer, guys. And, I'm used to it being longer than most because, I'm above average. Listen, some guy beat Baldur's Gate 3 in 7 minutes. You leave your girlfriend or your mom around me, she's getting beat in 5. And with that being said, guys, I'm Killing Spree 37.
Headshot.
And there's a silencer.
I'm out.
Killing Spree 37.
Give me some choni, baby.
The champion of the world, Killing Spree 37.